The only match that he's dropped this weekend was to Wrenched. I think that was the winner's quarters match. Did he get 3-0'd?
Did Cosolix?
Yeah, to Cosolix 3-0'd.
I believe he did. Let me look back.
Okay. It's Cosolix's greatest enemies are Asuris throughout this bracket. And they're the only two left.
Yeah, no, 3-1. 3-1.
3-1? Okay. Yeah, looking back, winner's quarters was like full of 3-2s and 3-1s, and as we get like further down the bracket, it feels like it's just more and more defined.
Yeah. Well, we still did have a lot of 3-0s. Like FaZe on Dark Cool was a 3-0, Cosolix and Trophius, Pugsy Crocky.
All right.
Even in winner's side of the bracket, Sandstorm Ithro was a 3-0.
So, losers quarters is starting now here on Shipwreck. Cosolix versus noeL, the Asuri versus Scarlet matchup, and the Gravity Cancel sidelight already coming out from noeL to get first blood.
And we're on Shipwreck.
Definitely not small Brawlhaven. He learned that much from watching the Cosolix matches earlier.
Yeah, and from his match against Sandstorm.
This is true.
Is people who are good on that map are good on that map, and you should not take them there.
Yeah, just sometimes there's just that unfortunate battle of like, well, I think I'm good at this map too, but it just becomes like a who's better. Oh, Cosolix has been going for those mix-ups so much. He goes for sidelight nair, and then he charges the recovery just to wait, because if they dodge in place or jump up or anything, you're just going to fall into that. And the longer he charges, the stronger it is. Down sig time, dashing back and forth. You know, he waits it out, goes for the recovery. The best part about the recovery, at least on stage, is that if it misses, you're just safe in the air. Sidelight, side air, dodge straight down. noeL ready for it. And dodging the weapon toss and canceling the end of the dodge into a side to catch Cosolix on the landing, takes the first stock.
Seeing Cosolix come in unarmed, there is a weapon spawn. noeL's playing around it. Or for the classic sidelight, D-light, turnaround dare.
Stomp side air puts noeL straight off to the right of the stage.
Ooh, wasn't able to find that recovery. Goes for the slide charge down signature, not facing towards the stage, which is what he usually does.
Ooh, dodge out of the way of the down sig. He dodged so hard out of the way that he just fell. Couldn't make it back. I don't even know if he could have made it back without the down sig.
No.
I wasn't sure if he should dodge straight forward or diagonally. But oh, Cosolix getting started once again. Sidelight down air. No side sig. Fully charged that neutral signature.
Ooh, rough punish there from noeL.
Sidelight. No nair hits, but that sider comes down and noeL, steamed away to the right side. Cosolix just eliminated that stock. Under 30 seconds, or maybe 30 seconds exactly, I'm guessing. It felt really fast.
Yeah, I wasn't watching the clock, but it really did feel fast.
Oh, and it's still going.
Yep.
Cosolix primes another lance. Sidelight nair comes through again. Recovery is stopped with the ground pound, but another sidelight nair, down air, side air.
Man.
Oh, no, gosh, noeL.
He has nowhere to go.
Oh, he might just go down.
He has nowhere to go. Is this going to be a two-stock for Cosolix?
Oh, he goes for the neutral signature. Doesn't hit. But that side air sends noeL flying, even though he just picked up guitars, and this game is looking solidly in
weapon
Cosolix's
toss,
favor.
gets the dodge.
Just dodges away, falls again. Cosolix so dominant.
Yep.
And as he should be, right? Two's partner is Wrenched. Wrenched by far the better Asuri than noeL in terms of placements and just winnings in general, and that's who he has to play with and against all the time. Looking so good in game number 1.
Yeah, that does not bode well for noeL, but we've seen him come back in the past. We've seen him go down 0-2 and then win 3 in a row.
Yeah.
We're going back
and when
to
this
Shipwreck.
happens, it's usually on the same map 5 times.
Yeah.
Like noeL is just like, all right, this is what I've decided to be the arena of play. We're going to go here as many times as it takes for me to either learn how to beat you or be beaten.
Now this is loser side of the bracket. So losing here means you're done for the weekend. You're going to have to go join your friends in the audience.
Ooh, good recovery to down air. Goes to the ground pound. Keeping track of his jumps to know that it was okay. Whenever you use your chase dodges after hits, you do get that much more aerial mobility.
Oh, yeah.
Which is why he was able to go
It's
for
so
what he
far.
did.
Which is why, like, trying to quote-unquote stuff a lance recovery, like, isn't as good anymore as it used to be because you get the chase dodge on hit. That used to be, like, amazing. You eat that recovery and they're dead. But not anymore.
Ooh, down sig. Down sig again. Stomp stairs since noeL flying. Goes for that neutral sig, but he doesn't pivot it. If he pivoted, it would have forced a dodge. But
Yeah, he went really
back.
deep with that one. Deep into the push-off column, that is.
All right, dashes back. This first stock is looking so close, but he sticks to the hammer, gets the stair. noeL recovers early, has the weakened recovery still. Goes for the dodge instead. Oh, Cosolix. I'm expecting him to switch to the lance just to go for the
Where's the
down
side sig?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hammer side sig's pretty good on Shipwreck.
Maybe he's just worried about being red right now. I think he doesn't want to pick up the lance because if he gets killed, then the next weapon he picks up is a hammer. So he'd rather sit with hammer right here, possibly take the loss, then the next weapon he gets is a lance.
And then starve him on the respawn.
So it's like it's primed without being primed.
And there it is.
Yep.
Picks it up, side airs, but no, noeL's fighting back really well. Weapon toss, side light into neutral light. Sayer sends noeL flying, but he still has to get the edge guard. Goes for the steam, a little bit early. Downer doesn't hit. Ooh, recovery was used.
And he goes straight over that corner, too.
Yeah, straight over the corner and try to fight noeL, but noeL's doing a great job on this defense. Side air finally takes him down, but he went from white to orange pretty quick.
Yep. Not super orange, though. It's like the beginning stages of orange. You know how explosive his lance damage can be.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a down light or a neutral light to hit, but he just starts with one little nair. noeL dodges through it, but 2 nairs in a row,
Yellow.
almost 3. Switches over to the sword. Oh, no, it doesn't punish. Misses 2 unarmed attacks. If Cosolix still had his lance, that would have been totally different. Oh, he has a recovery. He uses it early? No, he doesn't. That was so surprising.
Oh, man.
Sometimes you'll see lance players like out that far away from the stage, just fully charge the recovery first, because then you can stare on your way back. But no, tries to go for the mix-up.
I think he was kind of screwed in terms of punishment either way, because if he charges it, that gives noeL. Oh, goes right into it.
Oh, and then he nairs him again. Okay, went for the down signature. noeL was able to hit him, but oh, wow. Cosolix brought that back so fast.
Yeah.
A fully charged Scarlet neutral sig, if it doesn't kill, is going to do so much damage and so much, oh man. noeL tosses the guitars forward. Oh, the string begins, but he goes for the sideline the other way, expecting to dodge through. Cosolix starts some damage himself. Downlight, but no neutral light. Instead tries to wait for a dodge in place or a jump. Sidelight doesn't hit. Nair. Tries to go for another nair.
Yeah, if he was able to get the dodge there and noeL was like still on that platform or his hurt box goes over, he has the dodge and he can go for like the big 0 to death stuff.
Ooh.
He can start that off with a sidelight and grab it. Neutral light though, coming out from noeL, still holding on to this damage lead. It's very minuscule though. Ground pound onto stage, like almost completely at the bottom. D-Sig is gonna do it. noeL grabbing game 2.
That's a big difference from what happened at game number 1. And that's what I was talking about. As long as noeL is in control of like guiding where the stages are, he's just going to keep going back to the place that he lost. Because he wants to be able to beat them in that scenario specifically.
And we've seen Cosolix kind of woe back on the slide charge down signatures that he's doing.
Well, the one that he did get pretty punished for.
Yeah.
Shipwreck again, game number 3. Cosolix respecting the battleground that they chose to fight in.
And he wasn't doing side sig over the corner at all.
Yeah, that was very odd to me.
On the hammer.
Maybe he's got some traumatic experiences with guitars.
I mean, maybe he does, because like when he was in position to do it, he was extremely red. See, there you go.
Now he's doing it.
He was extremely red, so maybe he's just worried about the punishment, the fatal punishment that noeL could have given him there, that he can't in any other situation.
He's finding a lot of hammer down there, scooping him up. That's the 3rd one in a row this game. Tosses aside, picks up the lance, and noeL starts going in. 4-piece string. Ends it with a nair, weapon toss straight down, but just gets a nair once again. noeL, I feel like sometimes he's tactically taking these weapon throws, like he's getting hit by them, just so that he can punish Cosolix and whatever follow-up that he wants off of it. But that neutral sig was punished by weapon throw that time. And Cosolix was able to stare fast enough to where maybe noeL is just actually getting hit by it, but oh, the down sig hits.
Nice read.
Oh, he dodges through it. I don't think Cosolix can make it back.
Definitely not after eating that side air. noeL was there to secure that kill, grab the edge guard and confirm it. Nice weapon toss. Just a little bit to chase after Cosolix, but there's the side sig.
So well.
Yep. I mean, we've seen pictures that people put up on Twitter of like how much of the wall that covers.
Especially on Shipwreck.
It's insane. It's like this stage was built for that. Even though it's pirate themed, you would think this is Scarlet's level and not Enigma.
Oh, goes to the nair. Falls to the sider, but that's sider from noeL. Nice job reading the double chase dodge. Straight through. Cosolix was able to stare. Even with the damage, he's waiting so patiently for noeL's wall slip to start. Downer connects. Siders him again. Oh, wow, that down sig was so close to being. If he charged just a little bit longer, would have gone straight through the spot dodge. But he doesn't want to risk going that low.
D-Light Dare doesn't get the nair off the bounce. Weapon toss. Oh, spot dodges just through the final parts of that.
Yeah, that's a good timing. If he spot dodged too early, like just on reaction to the sound itself,
Or if he would have been any closer, like if he would have been stacked when that came out, his iframes wouldn't have lasted long enough to get through. But because it was just the ending part that crossed over onto his hurt box, he had enough iframes for it. Did it at perfect time. Both players on their second stock extremely red. That nair almost killing that side air, making sure it does.
Is Cosolix going to stay the hammer? He is?
Yeah, he's worried about getting killed. And then,
okay.
And then having to pick up a hammer and play like a full stock possibly with hammer.
Although now he might just fight unarmed, right? Because of that fact.
It's possible.
There's the nair, and there's the recovery. Yep. Not even opting to pick it up. Cosolix is the most consistent player when it comes to this, like, oh, the next weapon is the one that I want. I'm not going to pick it up. And there's the lance, ready to go. One Sair, noeL kicks him away. Another neutral light and a side air as well. Oh, goes for 2 nairs in a row. noeL gets Saired and the down sig just steams forward.
Cosolix is just a little bit of a lead. Sidelight Sair, going to strengthen that lead. He doesn't have the hammer to go over the edge. But yeah, that recovery was really close.
Oh, noeL on the verge of losing this game. No slide charge down sig. Picks up the hammer.
Swapping to the hammer. Because noeL's so damaged,
it's time for a down
he's going to be sending him. Yeah, that's exactly it.
I felt it more there that it was going to work than any other time because the hammer Sair had already hit noeL while his jumps were low.
Yeah. So every hit that Cosolix was going to do was going to send noeL really far one direction or the other. So he was going to be retreating to the wall that he could then cover much better with the hammer compared to the lance. So that's why we saw him swap to the hammer there. Cosolix up here trying to pick up the dub, not only for himself, not only for his country, but for Halo Klein, his organization.
Back on Shipwreck again for game 4.
Yep.
Ooh, Cosolix just knows. He knows exactly how that wall slip works. Stomp, Sair, goes in again. No neutral air catching noeL trying to go above, but the down tick got a nice punish on the down light, or the dash jump coming out from Cosolix, and he switches over to the lance. Ground pound, whoa.
See, like that's how he's able to cover the wall with the lance, but that's super risky.
Yes, it's incredibly risky. Surprisingly, he didn't get punished as much as I had thought. Just go for the ground pound again. No, just the down sig. That recovery really close to taking out noeL, or doing damage to noeL.
I would expect him going for the ground pound to be like something rare. Oh, that's going to kill.
Gravity cancel downlight recovery off the top after dodging the weapon throw.
Yep, and snagging it that high up, if he hit that on the ground, it probably wouldn't have killed yet. Oh my gosh.
And he chase dodges afterwards.
Look how deep that was.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This second.
So I'm saying every time that Cosolix does it, like he's going to do it.
Yeah.
If he has a hammer, it's going to happen. Yet still, it paralyzes everybody that he faces.
You see noeL, though, like I think he was trying to figure out how to punish it.
That's true.
Like he wasn't just avoiding it. It looked like he was trying to figure out how to punish it.
And Cosolix's like countermeasures was just like, I'm just going to keep going.
Because eventually, like once someone figures out how to punish that consistently, like that's going to be a major tool out of Cosolix's toolbox that he's not able to really use anymore.
Yeah. Neutral light hits, goes to the neutral stick with a sider, sends noeL flying, and Cosolix goes super deep. No down air hits, recovery, sends Cosolix towards the top of the stage. The gravity cancel sidelight does not hit down air. Cosolix low and jumps. Oh man, he jumps into it. We've seen that several times just today. Where they'll think that the recovery is over and they'll jump into it and it just takes so much damage for it. Nice job dodging that nair. 2 sidelights in a row. Oh, I'm waiting for the down tip with the scoop hits, and that's not going to be enough just yet. Dodges out of the way of the nair, but the stomp Sair is way more than enough. Actually, it was probably just enough.
Yeah,
like
just enough.
Like that. He was on the verge of being able to jump back. Oh, gravity cancel down tip, but pivots the other way.
And he's red, so he's holding on to the hammer.
Yep. D-Light, recovery, finished it. noeL, even stocks, wants that game number 5.
Dead even on their final stock. 1 hit separating them to 2. Not even a big hit. Sidelight, D-Light. Try to get the Sair the other direction.
Yeah,
I guess he expected Cosolix to be a little bit higher after that D-Light.
The gravity cancel sidelight again. Sair on back, and they're going really back and forth with the damage, but oh, that down's a good punt. All right, good punish on that. Waited it out. Once again, gravity canceling through the weapon throw. find some extra damage. Downlight Nair. noeL chases dodges all the way. Cosolix picks up the hammer, but at this point, right, you can't like be like, oh, I'll get the lance on my next stock. He has to finish it with this. Does he go for the side stick stomp? Sair. noeL disarmed.
He has so much power here.
Oh,
so much power.
He dive kicks and he gets it. Oh my gosh.
noeL!
That was all of he bet everything.
Oh my
on that down air.
gosh.
To be able to get the down air, because if he didn't hit, he was just dead.
Yeah.
He has a chase dodge, barely got it back. What a punish, and that's what we're talking about, right? What are players coming up with the punish, that pivot down sig? That's what you have to punish with it.
What a clutch dare, man. You see how unhappy he is with that.
3, 2, 1.
He had so much power in that situation until noeL figured out not only how to just like get around the signature, but how to punish it. Not even necessarily just contest it in the moment, but avoid and then punish. We'll see if he's able to consistently do that this game. Also, we'll see if Cosolix continues to go for that as an option or if he's putting so much respect on that punish.
Cosolix is taking a lot of damage at the start of this game. Switches over to the lance, nice neutral lane. Walling noeL off to the right side of the stage. Falling Nairs are catching him too. All right, Nair into side air. No down six are hitting. But why not charge that over and over again? Oh, the weapon toss tried to interrupt the recovery, but it still hit. More down six in a row, tries to get another recovery, that would have killed. Sidelights away from the downlight, but the downlight's okay. Downlight scoop takes him off the top. Cosolix 2 stocks away for moving on the bracket. noeL 3. Ooh, that's
on the hammer. Yeah, that was pretty close. noeL was able to overspace it, sending with multiple sidelights over towards the edge. Damage really starting to come out from Cosolix here, though. noeL cannot afford too much more. There is a sword on the field, so he has a more consistent kill option that he's going to go for.
Yeah.
It's going to be the recovery.
For a second, when you said there's a sword in the field, I thought you were talking about like the graphic.
No.
And I was like, huh, but it was actually a sword.
Yeah.
Cosolix gets the Sair. Ooh, that recovery. Once again, he's been trying that so often.
noeL didn't get hit by it there, though.
Yeah, he's adapting well to it. He's taking so much damage. Sidelight through the recovery that time, but that sider just catches him. Cosolix is doing a great job of finding those Sairs that aren't like, he's not like landing on the stage to get the sidelight, but he's also not at a full jump height, so he can catch people like on the ground or in the air, depending on what they're doing. And now we're in that mode again where he's like, the next weapon's the lance, but you're pretty low. Oh, is he going to go for it? Nope. No side sig or down sig to be seen.
Man, noeL.
Stomp down air is probably what he wants to finish with.
noeL's pretty far behind here. He's doing a decent job evening it up. Wonder if nerves are starting to come to Cosolix because he's having trouble finishing off this stock from noeL, getting above that stomp.
Oh,
man, if that would have been inches closer.
Oh, he's trying to go for the down tip with the wrong direction. He gets Sair to his death, and now noeL is on tournament stock. Cosolix really close to losing this one himself. Primes another lance, so there's got 2 lances that has to fight through. Downlight neutral sig doesn't connect. Punches him away.
Has that sword, more consistent kill option.
Oh, he chase dodges all the way out there. Goes for the dash jump down air. Recovery hits. It's the strong part of the hitbox.
One more. One more to do it.
Down air.
And noeL has evened it up, taking no
Delay
damage
recovery.
yet. That's going to kill even. Both players, last stock fresh. Game 5 in the lower bracket, top 6 here at DreamHack Montreal. This is a crazy Game 5.
Weapon toss came straight forward, and Cosolix is trying to find those downlights. noeL, sidelight nair to the recovery. That's a ton of damage. Cosolix switches over to the lance.
This is
the
not
Sair.
looking good for noeL.
Oh, does he go for the steam? He does. He dodges straight up, but he gets burned. noeL tries to get that weapon, but Cosolix just got lances stowed away forever. The Sair weapon toss. noeL recovers
He's going to have
past
to burn
it.
everything.
Makes it past. Cosolix is going to go for the side sig, the down sig. He doesn't want to risk it. He knows what happened last time he went for that down signature.
I can't believe he didn't go for the side sig, though.
Dair recovery.
Like, he's not even orange yet.
I know, but he saw what noeL could do off stage.
Oh,
Sidelight.
sidelight.
Oh, noeL. Oh, downlight down air gets the reset. No! Gravity cancel sidelight does not connect. noeL uses that recovery super early. Dodges back to the stage.
Oh, that's going to end it. So much damage built up on that stock. The hammer toss. Huge win for Cosolix. Are they tied in sets now?
They're tied in sets.
Are they 3-3?
Yeah, I think it's 3-3.
I think they're 3-3 after that one. He's going to send noeL packing here in Canada.
That was one of the closest sets that we've seen so far in top 8.
That was crazy, man. That was so close. Keeping the Canada dreams alive for the Great White North, the red and white, the Raging Maple Leaves.
Yeah, Cosolix confirmed top 4, and we've got one last set before top 4 is fully decided, and that's going to be between Boomy and Little Capped. Players that are, man, it's going to be a crazy match just to think about, because any matchup with Boomy is typically very explosive and fast, but Little Cap's been playing the best that he's ever played, and now he's got 2 legends that